Back at the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Let's talk about viruses and especially amino acids. Okay, there are a lot of different amino acids out there, and they basically come from protein sources, and they form the building blocks, okay, for many different protein molecules in your body that make up muscle tissue and make up hormones and make up many other different tissues in your body. But research has shown that one amino acid in particular called arginine, 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 can increase viral replication. So it can actually stimulate the body to produce more viruses. So you need to be careful with arginine. Not in all cases, because research shown it's mainly linked to the virus, the cold sore virus especially. So if you do have cold sores or are prone to type 1 or type 2, like genital herpes or oral herpes especially, you need to be careful with various foods. So let's talk about 5 different types of foods, or 5 foods that can actually aid in viral replication. The jury is still out though whether a high arginine diet is going to cause problems with all types of viruses, okay, because it's not necessarily linked with every kind of virus out there. Because in fact some foods that are high in arginine are also high in lysine, which help to reduce viral replication. But they do compete with each other. So if you're eating too much food containing arginine and not enough containing lysine, you can actually push the viral replication up, all right? Especially for this group of viruses, the chickenpox virus, the herpes virus, also the shingles virus, I believe, is implicated with it, but much to a bigger extent the cold sore virus or type 1 herpes, right? So what are these kind of foods we're talking about? Well, if we look at nuts, okay, the 3 key nuts, I would say, well, tree nuts basically, but peanuts especially, peanuts and walnuts, but also almonds, walnuts and peanuts. You could probably throw Brazils in there as well, but almonds especially, walnuts, peanuts. Watch out for these 3 nut types. In fact, if you've got bad cold sores, try and avoid all nuts for a while and up your vitamin C intake to 2 or 3 grams per day. Especially handy if you're going to take 500 milligrams of lysine twice a day as a capsule to really aid in the reduction, okay, of the ability for the virus to pump up and keep reproducing. So those are the 3 nuts, I would say. Other foods that you need to look out for, of course, high in arginine, are chocolate. Chocolate's a key one that you need to watch out for. So the worst food for a person with cold sores will be Nutella, which has got chocolate and nuts in it. So no good eating that kind of food, all right? Avoid chocolate, avoid walnuts, avoid peanuts, and tree nuts in general. Watch out. Legumes, okay? The key legumes would be soy and chickpeas. So those are the 5 foods. So soy, watch out for, and chickpeas, watch out for. If you're eating those foods and you've got cold sores or genital herpes or shingles, stop eating those foods. Increase your lysine intake, which reduces viral replication, which is chicken, okay? Fish, most protein sources will contain significant amounts of lysine, which reduces the viral replication, and especially if you have vitamin C with it, because that just adds a turbocharger onto how lysine works. So I would say have between 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams per day of vitamin C and about 500 to 1,000 milligrams of lysine per day, and that should help you significantly with inhibiting how this virus reproduces. It's good to take these early, okay, at the treatment rather than wait till everything's crashing around you and it's all turned pear-shaped and then taking it. An ounce of prevention, pound of cure. Thanks for tuning in.